So in this video, we will learn how to create an Azure pipeline with Docker repository and with AKS, that is Azure Kubernetes Service, using the Python application. So let's go to the Azure portal and click on this Kubernetes service, create a new one and create a new resource group, that is RG Python, and select the dev test. We just want a simple pmcube 001 and select the node as a just 2. Review and create. Just click on the create. This may take a little while. So meanwhile, we will go to the dev.azure to create our repo. So I'll give it name as a Python 05 and create the private repo. So go to the repo. Now I'll go to the PyCharm. I'll create a new project and give it Python 05 and create it, new window, and put old window into the separate. So now we will create actually the Flask application here, and I'll copy this previous project and paste the main.py here. We are facing some compilation issue. Click on the file, setting, the project interpreter, Python interpreter, and click this plus sign and enter Flask. Select it, install the package. Okay, let's close it. Click OK and just try to run the application. Okay, so it's running. Just click on this URL and slash hello, and it's working fine. Okay, so now I will require a Docker file because we will use a Docker. So this is a basic Docker file, which is a main image, basic necessity, and we have requirement files. Expose the port to the AT and then we'll run the main.py. So we'll require a requirement txt. So we'll copy over here and paste it. This will be required at the runtime when the Kubernetes will deploy it. Okay, and then we'll require a chart folder. Chart folder is for hem chart, that we'll use the hem tool for deployment, and we have value. We will change the repository to 05, and then we have a deployments and service, and these are the templates, and they have the placeholders, and this will be replaced by the values yaml. Okay, so that's it for our repo. So now go back to the repository and copy this line and paste over here. But before you paste it, go to the terminal and initialize it with git. So, and after pasting this URL, our local repository will be synced with our project into the Azure repo. So now get add all. Now git commit a and just make a comment. First commit. Okay. So just save it and try to git push. So you will get one command. You just need to copy and paste, and the commit has been pushed to repository, and just click on the repo, we'll get it. Okay, so now click on the setup build for our starter pipeline. Okay, so but we will not use the below script, will rather than use the some of the task. Two tasks. One is for CI, another is for CD. CI will do a build and push it to the Docker registry, and CD will pull out the images from the Docker registry and deploy it to the Azure Kubernetes Service. Okay. So now, what are the two tasks? So I had a previous project, and I'll just go to the repo and copy this task, and I'll explain it. Okay. So we have a Docker connection that we will create it, but we have a the CI task, that is a Docker task, which will push into our repository over here using the Docker file. The commands are build and push, and tag will be the latest. Then we have a CD task, that is a ham deploy, ham upgrade, and we have a Kubernetes connection, and we will over here using the AKS connection, and our release name would be Python 5. Save it. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So now go to the connection and create two connection for doc. One is for Docker, one another for Kubernetes. So just click on the Docker registry and click on the Docker hub, your user ID, and verify it. Verification successful. Check the grant and give the name Docker CO and verify and save. Okay, and then create another service connection, that is Kubernetes. Click on that. Let's wait for Azure subscription and just enter your credentials, your password, and sign in. Your service connection name. Also, there is another way that we can use is service connection, and click on the Azure Resource Manager, Service Principal, and your subscription will be loaded. Click on the resource group, that is RG-Python, and you can have AKS connection. So that's it. So we will use the AKS connection and Docker connection. So there are many ways for Azure to get into it. So let's go to the pipeline and go to the repo, edit this pipeline. We have to edit it and just trigger it as none, otherwise it will unnecessarily create. And we will commit, run the pipeline. Okay, we have a minor change that we'll have to do. I don't know why no cluster found, it gives an error, because I already have a cluster running on the same subscription. So okay, let's try another way, because there are lots of ways. So go to this command prompt and try this one. Okay, so now kubectl get nodes, cluster is already ready. Okay, so what I will do is I'll try this SL, because I have not even tried this, but SAYML is nothing but service connections for the service account. Then we have a deploy SA, that is a service account name, and then we have a secret for this service account, and then we have a roles, lots of roles, In that we have create, list, it, update, and everything that this service account can do with the Kubernetes, and we have role binding with the service account. Okay, so let's go over there and kubectl apply fsa and yaml. Okay, so now this might be happening many a times, and you are stuck, so you must know the different ways. Okay, so I'll go with the service account, and I'll just copy this and try over here. I got this URL and I'll paste over there. What about the secret? Secret I will go with, so we'll require the secret name. Do not have any namespace, and the secret name is, we can even get it to from here, deploy as a secret. Paste here and see, deploy secret as a secret not found. Okay, get kubectl demo AKS. Okay, so we have a previous secret is there. Okay, so I will just use this secret, and I'll just copy it and paste into here. Now AKS connection, grant all the connection and save it. Okay, so now I will go to the pipeline again and we'll try to rerun the pipeline. Okay, so let's wait for pipeline to be completed. So there are two ways. One, either use the service account, and still if I go to the dev.azure, it will still give me an error because the connection, I don't know why this is not taking. There is nothing fancy over there, it used to take me. But anyways, finally we are able to go ahead with it. So I'll pause the video for time until this uh, pipeline is getting finished. Okay, so our pipeline is finished. So click on this ham upgrade, but before that we will check sales. Don't worry about this folder name. Okay, it's a different folder and I'm practicing a lot. So check ham list. It's look okay. kubectl get pods. Okay, kubectl get deploy. Looks okay. kubectl get svc. Okay, so now go back to the pipeline, and here in the, when you click on the ham upgrade, you will get some information that how we can access. There are other ways. You can go to the Kubernetes service and get the external IP. So I'll go to the git and clear it, and I'll paste it. Oh, sorry, it didn't copy it properly. Again copy it. So URL is this. Copy this and paste into the browser. Okay, so now we got our string which we are running on the PyCharm here using the Flask. Now we are able to deploy it in a very simple basics two steps in the YAML. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.